And it's like that. Positive energy. Calm. Positive. Calm. Yeah. You see me, might sound hard than a trap, but I ain't gonna talk no gibberish. I'll talk facts about how we've all been lied to, but we don't care about that. Constant distractions, all setbacks with iPhones and iPads, all that crap. Can't get rid of it, even though at times I'm a hypocrite, struggling, but I never tell myself I'm gonna quit. League of my own, I'm hardly seen around, and that goes. Third eyes open like nobody knows I'm crazy. The most people don't know, so I speak my mind, cause that's what I chose. When I talk real talk, then I explode. Cause I got a lot to say, cause I know not just that, the feelings inside most. Like, it's positive energy. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy, that's what I'm bringing, and that's what I'm meant to be. Yeah, positive energy. Yeah, positive energy. Yeah, positive energy, that's what I'm on, and that's what I'm meant to be. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy. I'm like positive energy, that's what I'm bringing.
We're live. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Ross Barnett Show. I hope everybody is good out there. Boy, you might notice, yeah? But mine are looking kind of hench today, innit? Yeah? Basically, I just want to say big up to Lenny from Hustle for Freedom. And I want to say big up to all of the Dirty Bumper Cast crew, innit? So the Dirty Bumper Cast, a new show. It's our sister show. It comes on YouTube live every Sunday at 9 p.m. So I just want to say a big up to those guys over there. I want to say a big, warm welcome to this week's guest, the gentleman to my left, none other than Roger Moore from Roger Moore's Caribbean Cuisine. What you saying, bro?
Respect.
Welcome to the show.
What size your hands, bro?
I know, bro. It's like a pack of bananas. It's like a pack of bananas, mate.
Thanks for having me.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, peeps, I don't know. You lot need to get to know, but you might notice in front of this gentleman, we've got some products. And this guy is the brains, the entrepreneurial mind behind Roger Moore's Caribbean Cuisine, which is his own line of sauces. So move over, Leroy Roots, yeah? We basically got a man from around the way who's doing something similar but different in his own way, and he's going to be telling you all about it. So, yeah, man. I just want to say big up to everybody. I want to say a special big up to man like Benny Ben in the background. And I want to say a big up to my man Lenny. Welcome, Len. Len's come down from Hustle for Freedom to just show us a little bit of support behind the scenes today and just make sure that if Benny gets out of line, there's somebody to just give him the clothesline real quick. But I don't think that's going to happen because Benny's on point this week still. But yeah, Barnett, what are you saying?
What am I saying? I'm saying school holidays, isn't it?
Oh,
Easter,
yeah.
Easter time.
Bro, I beg you, share it as well, please. Yeah.
Good little time for me, you know. Good Friday coming up, and the Lord, bless his soul, died for our sins, those who believe.
Yep. Those who believe. Why are you looking at me like that for?
Because you don't believe.
I'm not religious.
But you want to eat fish on the day, yeah?
Yeah, I like to eat fish all the time. We love our fish, you know. Love it.
But yeah. I'm looking forward to Easter. I look forward to Easter, Christmas, all those holidays there. Okay. And I got loads of time off work as well, so that's blessed.
Did you do any like Lent business? Did you give anything up?
I gave up fish.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yo, that's super wank, bro.
Why?
Why fish? Because
I don't really eat it that much.
So obviously that weren't much of a sacrifice then?
It was.
What, to give up something you don't really eat often?
Yeah, because if I'm going out for food or something, or if my wife makes me something, then boom, I say I can't eat that. Just like I say I can't eat pork. I can't eat that right now. I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, that's mad rubbish, innit, bro? That weren't much of a sacrifice, was it?
Not really. What am I to judge?
But you're just equal to us here, bro. You're entitled to your opinion, bro.
Well, like you said, who is he to judge?
He's Roger Moore. That's who he is, bro. Entrepreneur. Roger Moore.
Yeah. So he knows what he's on about. I know what he's on about. You don't.
Roger, did you give up anything for Lent?
For what, sorry?
For Lent?
Not really.
No?
No.
Okay. You know what Lent is though, right?
I'm not sure.
Oh, but I didn't even know. I've just heard the name Lent, and I know that it's like 40 days and 40 nights when people give things up.
Right.
to basically commemorate Easter. I'm making that commemorate bit up. I don't know. Barnett, maybe you can explain to us.
Well, it's to give up. It's like basically it's a fasting in a way of something, not fully fasting. Like what other? The thing is, some Christians do fast.
Yeah.
Like don't eat nothing or drink anything.
Yeah.
And then after a certain time, eat again. Same as what Muslims do for
Eid.
For Eid.
Okay.
And it's just that basically, just giving up.
Okay.
That one thing that you enjoy, and I enjoy salmon. That's what I got to say. So
this guy's a liar. You should give up egg mayonnaise sandwiches, bro. That's your
never,
go-to.
Never.
That's his go-to sandwich, bro.
That's
If man go to the supermarket to get food, my man gets egg sandwiches, innit? I just tell him he can't bring it in the car though. Man ain't bringing no egg sandwiches in the car. Egg sandwiches. That's foul, B. That's foul.
Thank you. Oh, Roger, man.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. All right. I just want to say big up to everybody who's watching us and tuned in right now. So big up to Kareen Leslie. Big up to Kai Usherwood. Big up to T. Almasi. Melissa Richardson. Anthony Barnett. Who the fuck is that guy? Wex. What you saying, Wex? Big up to Norma Ross. Hello, cuz. Big up to Sarah Miller. Jade Royal. Benny Ben. Louise. St. Louis. Wow. Everybody. Laszlo. What you saying, Laszlo? Has Laszlo come and got his jacket yet?
Laszlo, I'm cutting the sleeves off and making it into a waistcoat.
Yo, big up to Laszlo from Smoke Cloud UK, innit?
Straight, Laszlo.
Original, man. Foundation people. Alright then, guys. Well, look, without further ado, everybody just got their sound on today, innit? Sorry, man. It's live, bro. This is how it goes. Things go wrong. Alright, so look, guys, if you've just tuned in, obviously on this week's episode of the Ross Barnett Show, we have got Bristol-based entrepreneur Roger Moore. Not to be confused with the gentleman who was the star of the Bond movies in, what was it, like the 60s or 70s, wasn't it?
I think it was probably late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah? Actually, my favourite Bond, you know.
Yeah.
The plane, Mr. Bond.
That's my dad's favourite.
Yeah?
That's why he named me after him.
Oh, okay, so you were actually named after the man himself? Yeah. Yo, that's big. All right, well, look, man, let's jump into this, bro. And we're going to take it slow, so we're gonna ask you some questions. Nothing here, like if there's anything you don't want to answer. First, it's not like a police interview. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, man ain't gonna ask you nothing that's incriminating. But the idea really is just to really get a bit of background about who you are, where you're from, and what obviously led you up to these products which we've got in front of us. And then later on in the show, peeps, we're gonna actually be reviewing the sauce live. So Roger's actually bought some food, and you know that Barnett and myself love to eat food live on camera.
We don't care.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this still. So yeah, we're gonna do that later on. So first things first, man. Tell us, like, where are you actually from?
I'm from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like it. You're looking at me a bit funny. Jamaica.
Nah, do you know what, bro?
Yeah.
Do you know which part of Jamaica?
Luxurious.
Oh, so St. Anne's, yeah?
St. Anne's.
Yo, big up to St. Anne's people, innit? Big up to all the St. Anne's people.
When's people from Clarendon gonna come on this?
That's where my mom's from.
Yeah, that's where my granddad's from still. Yeah, because it's a neighbouring parish, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So you were born in Jamaica. How old were you when you came to the UK? 11, yeah? Okay, so what, straight into senior school?
Year 7, yeah.
Okay.
Into year 7.
Okay.
I came here Christmas Day 2001.
Wow, Christmas Day, yeah?
Yeah. Blizzard,
yeah? Was that the first time you seen snow?
Bro. I remember it like it was yesterday, man. It was torture. Frozen, come straight off the sun into the ice.
Wow.
What have I done to come here?
Yeah, this is what I said to myself. Why have they got me?
Because they need sauce. That's why. They need sauce.
Yeah, they need sauce. Okay. So Christmas Day, man, 11 years old. That must have been crazy. Like,
it was shocking. It was a complete 360 in my life.
Yeah.
It was. I have no words to describe it to this day. I still think back to it, but it was a complete change of culture for me. One of the biggest things, what I thought England would be like was not what it was like, basically.
Okay, what did you think it was going to be like?
I had an idea in my head that I was going to come here and it was going to be all white people.
Yeah.
Like I see on TV.
Okay.
Because I've never ever seen black and ethnic minority representation of English people.
Yeah.
We only know what we see on TV.
Yeah.
So when I came here, and the first place I lived was on Campbell Street.
Okay.
In St. Paul's.
Yeah.
It was about 50, 60 drug man on the end of the road.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what is going on here?
Hold on. I don't want to bait up your age. What year was that though?
That was 2001.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was peak times. That was the middle of the heat. Like
that was when I was making money. I'm telling you, off trainers.
Off of trainers. Yeah.
TNs all day.
Yeah. Okay, so you came here in the mist, bro. Yeah. That's when every day was like carnival still. Yeah. Okay, and then you went and lived on Campbell Street. Yeah. Okay.
Right in the middle of everything.
Yeah. So was it a big surprise to you?
It was a big culture shock for me.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys became my friends because we could relate and we could communicate, but it was just not what I expected it to be.
Yeah. Okay. And then what school did you go?
I went to St. George, which is now Sea Academy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you really went straight in, Campbell Street, St. George. Basically, you kind of got like the hoodest experience you could have got in every way possible, really.
Like a hood baptism.
Yeah. It was. How did you find St. George?
That again was shocking.
Yeah.
Like where I come from, you don't speak to teachers a certain way.
Yeah.
And disrespect them a certain way, you get turned upside down.
Yeah.
And I seen like kids swearing and slamming door, walking around, F off this, F off that. I'm thinking, hey,
no behavior,
something's
man.
about to go off here, nothing up, and I'm thinking, okay, this is different.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Well, we got some members from St. George School actually viewing the show at the moment, and I won't shout them out, but they're probably the types of individuals who were doing things like that.
Swearing at teachers.
Yeah, probably. So St. George, man, you're in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you do any home economics or anything in St. George? Any food? It was home economics back then.
Well, it was. We just call it cooking tech.
Cook tech.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, that was my favorite.
That's what they called it in St. George, because St. George was hood. Everywhere else they did call it home ec, innit?
Yeah.
They did at Fairfield. It was called home economics with Miss Curtis in it. Salute to all the Fairfield massive anyway. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah. Funny enough, that was one of my favorite classes.
Okay.
I pretty much stole all the ingredients, cooked twice the amount of food I was told to, and ate it.
Okay. Smart.
Yeah.
Do you know, what was you like in home ec?
I was sick. I used to make this pineapple crumble.
What, the same thing every time, every lesson?
But that's what they want. That got me marks, bro. It was about getting marks. It weren't about what food. It was about getting marks. And that pineapple crumble, the teacher loved it. What was the teacher's name for home economics, Len? Miss Whedon. Yeah, Lord. And now, now she grows as a grower. Miss Whedon.
Clearly not that memorable because you didn't remember her name, though.
Nah, I remember my food. That's all I got to remember on my marks.
That pineapple.
But yeah,
crumble.
Pineapple crumble, bro. That's the one.
Okay.
Bit of custard. What?
Don't really sound too appetizing.
Not
to
really.
Me. Nah, it didn't.
You mans, what do you mans know about cooking?
Yeah, exactly. This guy likes pineapple crumble and egg sandwiches.
Egg sandwiches, bro. Go to.
Anyway, all right. Let's get back on track. So you go to St. George School. Yeah. You finish. What is the first thing you do? Did you go straight to college after you finished school, or
straight to Filton High School?
Right. Okay.
College, sorry.
Yeah. And what did you study?
I studied sports science, BTEC sports science.
Okay, so you didn't kind of make the career choice that food and cuisine was something you was going to get into?
No interest in food.
Okay.
Whatsoever. I was into sports. I played basketball at school level, college level, national and international level.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was into sport all day, every day. I knew nothing for food, man.
Yeah?
This just came out of nowhere.
This guy's a basketball connoisseur. What you got to say about that, Big Grey?
Everyone knows my name on the street.
Yeah.
Everyone knows my name.
Have you ever... Do you know him?
I don't.
my name whistles through the streets on the basketball courts.
Yeah.
Big sexy.
Wow.
So everyone
Big
knows
sexy.
me.
That's what they called him, apparently. Yeah.
That's what they call me, apparently.
I used to call him Barnett. I'm not going to lie. I used to call you Barnett. I used to call you Barnett, though. I've always called you Barnett.
I never used to air you from down there when I was dunking. Sorry.
He's okay. Violation. All right, cool. So you did sports science.
Yeah.
How did you get into or get associated with the program known as Street to the Boardroom, which is obviously kind of... Was that the beginning of this, or...
No, it wasn't.
Okay, where's the beginning of the product?
So the beginning of my whole kind of like culinary journey started in end of 2016.
Okay.
I reached a point where I just had enough of working jobs where I was just bored. I've had over 100 jobs. Sometimes I had 2 jobs in 1 week.
100 jobs?
Well over 100. At one point, one of my partners said the only thing left for me to be is an astronaut. I'm like, yeah. That's the next thing.
Wow.
I've done it all.
Yeah.
Everything I did, whether it paid a lot, whether it didn't pay a lot, I just couldn't enjoy it. It felt like I was torturing myself every morning. I get up and go to work. And then one day my mom just said, in the Christmas period of 2016, why don't we just cook? Because my parents were chefs.
Okay.
They used to run, I don't know if you know Dunn's River, obviously.
Yeah.
You know Chirias, St. Anne. They used to run Dunn's River in the late 90s when I was a child.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so my dad was a chef down there. So although I have a chef background, I had no interest in my early years.
Okay.
I just eating and I'm good.
Yeah.
So she said, let's do the cooking thing. And I thought, I can't bother. But at the same time, I've done so many other things prior to that, and I failed at everything. I thought, okay, might as well. I got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And we just started a little delivery service from home.
Okay.
Started that. I began to enjoy the cooking. I began to enjoy the art, and from enjoying the art, my mind just started to think, and it came up with this. These products are myself and a partner.
Right.
So
Okay.
another chef who is my sort of like my mentor
Mm-hmm.
in cooking. He's got 35, 40 years experience. This is our production together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's where it all started.
Right. Okay. So you set up. You're doing this delivery service. What kind of ignited that spark for you to say, actually, I want to take it from just cooking and selling food to our own household products? What was it that kind of instigated that?
I'd say like I begin because a lot of the products that I buy in the shops, I was cooking one day. I was like, I know I can make something better than this. Like I know like I can make something much more quality.
Can you say names?
I
can guess. I can guess which one.
Can't say names.
I can guess which
Nah,
one.
say names.
I
Say
can make
names.
something better than
Yeah.
this. And I was like, I spoke to my mentor.
Give us the initials backwards.
Let's try something. I can't even do that.
Nah, don't burn no bridges. Bro.
Yeah.
Don't burn no bridges.
And we came together. We got some ingredients together. We made this one first, which
Okay.
is a jerk barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Sick.
And people absolutely loved it. They absolutely loved it. We just thought of some things that we thought would really go well together. Blended and boiled it, and it came out great. And we're like, yeah, let's go with this one.
Okay.
And that, like, the whole thing of it just came out of just being creative. Like every time we did something, every time we cooked, every time we tried a new dish, we just began to get more and more creative. It just came out of nowhere, really.
Right.
And
Okay.
it just went into other things, and these are the 3 that we came up with.
So this one there, this barbecue jerk, is it jerk barbecue sauce? Is this a sauce that you would just put on your food, or
Yeah,
could you marinate it in?
You can marinate, you can cook, and you can eat it with your food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
I want to know this. Yeah. We got St. Paul's Carnival. That's been allowed to go ahead. Thanks, Marvin. Are you going to be doing anything carnival?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Something big. I just can't tell you what it is.
Okay, that's
Wow,
good. That's
okay.
All, that's good for me.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta know.
Yeah.
I'll see you there.
See you there.
At the front, I'll probably have Rowan on my shoulder, so you'll see him first.
Yeah. Standing on the shoulders of giants, eh?
Yes.
Anyway, all right then, bro. So you've decided to create the product. What was your kind of first marketing endeavor? So when you've created this first sauce. What was the process of actually coming up with the brand name, bottling it? How did that all kind of take place?
If I'm honest, that was the most difficult part of it.
Okay.
The product wasn't the hard part. The labeling, the bottling, and the marketing part was the hardest part, especially the labeling, because a lot of legalities behind that.
Yeah.
And it's got to go in the lab and be tested and be, fit for purpose for the public. And that was a very long process, and it began to get discouraging at one point.
Yeah.
But I just had to stick with it. But all of a sudden it just happened because I just decided just to have some patience. And a lot of this, when you're going into something that you have no idea about, it's a lot of responsibility you have to take on yourself to go out there, because you can ask people so many questions and they'll tell you what they know or what they don't know, but you really have to take the responsibility to research and to call numbers and to send emails and to really find out how best to go about things the right way. And the right way is always the best way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's interesting, because a lot of people, like, there's a lot of people, like local people, who've done things and who are doing things, like have products, yeah, like food products, consumables, but they're not doing it like official. So it's interesting you talking about going through the right processes of making sure that it's fit for consumption, etc., etc. But I think, based on what you said, a man who's done 100 jobs, he's persistent.
Very persistent.
Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? I think that this is definitely a reflection of it. So, okay, so you've come up with the product. You've gone through that process of how do we actually how do we make this product fit for us to actually sell? The name, what I mean, the name obviously speaks for itself, but what was the process of coming up with that name?
Me and my partner originally, he wanted to call it something else, something to do with something that says Caribbean. I asked a lot of people's opinion. I asked my families, and then I just thought, like, ever since I was a child, everywhere that I went, people was fascinated with this name, and I couldn't understand why. So I thought just call it Roger Moores. Yeah. Because at least I thought then if I call it that and people saw that, they could identify with it immediately. Yeah. And at least they'll give the product a try. Yeah. Rather than something that they've never heard of and completely don't know about in any shape or form. Yeah. And we're in a country that loves this gentleman, not to like take away from him. Nice. Let me just use my actual name. Yeah. And people will gravitate to it, or at least give it a chance because of the name. Yeah. And I went with that, and it's been working like magic. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a brilliant name.
I reckon it's brilliant. Yeah. Definitely an eye catcher. If you see that on the shelves, you're gonna look at it and think, hey, Roger Moore.
Yeah.
Tic Tac.
And also, am I right in saying, like, Roger Moore, there was a Bond film which was filmed in Jamaica, and it was a Roger Moore film, innit?
That was with the little it was with what?
But that was Roger Moore though, right?
The one with the snakes. Yeah, was it? Yeah, it was Roger Moore. That was Roger Moore because he had a white suit on.
Yeah. Which is interesting because
and he had the voodoo guy.
Yeah.
And he got kicked in the. No, the other guy got kicked in the coffin with all the snakes in there, and they thought he died. But then you seen him turn around on the chair.
Yeah. But that's why another reason why I think it's a nice play, because I don't know why, but Roger Moore and that whole episode and the fact it was filmed in Jamaica, that I don't know, there's an association there, but I definitely like the fact that Roger Moore is almost like, you got to give some credit to your pop still, because he almost had the foresight that, do you know what, my son is gonna be somebody, and that's cool, man.
Do you know what? Growing up, I hated the name.
Yeah? Did people take the piss out of you because of it?
Yes. In Jamaica, no one I knew was called Roger. Yeah. Nobody.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why did they do this to me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, funny enough, coming around you see, this is the thing. You never know until you reach a certain point in life. Yeah. Some things you thought was so bad can be such a great thing for you. Yeah. And because of just the name, a lot of people that wouldn't give the product even a thought, just the name alone, they've gone and said, Roger, send me that product, or let me put it here for you, or put it there for you, and just not even tasting the product. Yeah. They've given it a chance. Yeah. And it's helping me a lot.
Okay. And where did your connection come with Streets to the Boardroom then? Where did that come into play?
Right. So one day I was in St. Paul's. I was emptying some rubbish, and I saw Clayton. Okay. And he been onto me from before. Come to the course, I can get some learning, get some experience, get some business knowledge, but with the delivery service it requires me to cook all day and deliver all night, so it's a bit time consuming, and I thought, let me take the time and just get up earlier, get what I need to do done, and just go. And I'm so glad I went, because I've gained so much knowledge and connections from the Street to Boardroom course that otherwise I would never have had.
Okay. What would you say? Like, and Clayton came onto the show as well, so big up to Clayton. What would you say was the single most valuable part of that course for you?
This is something Clayton preaches every day, and I'm a testament to it. with my success so far, and this is something that I live by. He said to me that we have to begin to become comfortable being uncomfortable. We have to come out of our comfort zones, and that's the only way we're ever going to achieve anything that we want. A lot of times people say, you know what, I'm not comfortable with that, or I don't want to do that because it's something that they don't know, or it's the unknown.
Yeah.
So because it's the unknown, they don't want to go there. If I hadn't come out of my comfort zone, I wouldn't be sat here with this product right now.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be going where it's going. So the single most valuable thing is just coming out of your comfort zone. It's amazing the things that can happen once you come out of that.
For real.
I just want to ask, I'm going back to the festival again because I'm proper excited about it. Limble is as well, he's dancing and singing in the background. How good do you think it is that this carnival, and from now on, apparently they're only going to be having people catering from Bristol at St. Paul's Carnival instead of people from outside of Bristol? How good do you think, how good is that for Bristol and our community?
It's great, I think. Is how it should be. I wouldn't say to exclude any outsiders, but I think that people that are from the community should have first
Dibs.
dibs.
Yeah.
You know, they should have first choice to cater for their community.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that and respect that that decision has been brought forward. That's the way it should be.
I'm happy with that. I'm just happy. I'm just happy because I remember growing up as a child, festival, it was everyone from the community, local people that was cooking food, and they were the ones that had, you know, their little stores up and things like that, selling all food that they could. Like you would smell anyway, you know, walking past people's houses, you would smell their food, but you would never really get to eat it until festival day. So that for me is a very, very big thing for St. Paul's Carnival, and it's going to be a very, very big thing for the people and the visitors that we get from outside of the Bristol coming in and obviously tasting your food and your sauces on that day.
Definitely.
Yeah, big. Okay, and then very recently, there was an article about you in the paper. So it was the Times?
Yeah, Sunday Times.
Sunday Times. Talk to us about that article. How did that come about?
So again, that opportunity came through Clayton and Street to Boardroom.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to highlight one of the stories that's come out of their sort of like scheme.
Yep.
Which was one of my stories, and Clayton reached out to me and said, you know, Rog, the Sunday Times is huge. I didn't know how big it is until I really looked into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's massive.
Yep.
And it's an opportunity to give me some exposure, as well as Street to Boardroom as well. So I was given an interview at the Opus Solutions Recruitment Centre in Bristol, near Temple Meads, by the Sunday Times, and they spoke to me about my upbringing. They spoke to me about my sort of shady background, so to speak, because you know the course is Street to Boardroom. So we've all done some things in the past we're not so proud of, but we're using those skills, which is the point of Street to Boardroom, to go into society and do some good. Yeah. Straight to the boardroom. Yeah. So I did that interview, and it came out last Sunday, and it's all over. It's nationwide right now, and people have reached out to me that I don't even know, from London, Birmingham. My family in Jamaica have reached out to me and said they've seen it and they've read it and they really like the story. It highlights a lot of grassroots things for me that I think are really important, like my upbringing, and also the principles that the Street to Boardroom has given me, and using those principles in my business now to grow and to build it. Yeah. Okay. And all right, so yeah, it's been good, obviously, since you launched. I'm really looking forward to trying these still. I think as well, like now you've got that exposure. So before even that article, I did see, because I've been following you on social media for a little while, and I see that the product is also now in shops. Yeah. So, you know, what was that process like? Was that literally a case of knocking on doors and saying, right, we've got this product, would you be happy to hold it? How did that work? How did you start that? So a lot of the shops that are selling my products now, I told them months ago, look, listen, I'm coming with something, would you support me? They're saying to me, Rog, when you're ready, just bring it. Yeah. And I just kept I spend a lot of money in their shops, so it's not going to cost them anything to put my product on their shelf. Give me a chance. Yeah. And they were all willing. All of them were more than willing, especially that I'm from the city. I was brought up here. They were all more than willing, and it was just a matter of getting the product ready, making sure it has the appropriate shelf life on it, labeling is done correctly, and just bringing them in and doing a little bit of marketing that I can do, like at my level right now, so that people know about the product. And it's not selling where I want it to be right now, but it's gonna be selling more.
It's coming, man.
Supermastrix is one of the shops, isn't it? Supermastrix, yeah.
Supermastrix.
Big shop, big up Supermastrix.
Big up
Amwar, bring up.
Yeah,
big up Han.
Yeah, big up also.
Big up all the family there.
Malix
big up Cabot from day one. Not St. Nick's, but Lynn went. What's the prices on the sauces then?
£2.50.
£2.50. Yeah. And for the seasoning as well, $2.99.
My cost is really high at the moment because I.
Do you think? I think that's quite.
No, he means his production costs.
So I'm not making right now.
I was gonna say, that's quite compared to other sources. That's a real good price.
If I didn't price it at that, they wouldn't move because everything else is so cheap. But then again, as the customers say and as the shopkeepers say, this is a far superior quality than what they're selling, and that's what I'm about, the quality of the product.
Yeah,
it looks it.
Do you know what also is interesting? You might already be doing this, but one of the things that I've always believed, and I don't know nothing about food or marketing in that respect, but I'm a big fan of taking our products to the other world. And what I mean by that is, it's always fascinated me, in our community, Eastern St. Paul's, loads of Jamaican takeaways, yeah? All right, we eat Jamaican food. But the biggest market are the other communities. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So even when we're talking about price, etc., all right, so we might know this is $2.99, in Malik's, because we buy this product all the time. Yeah. But there are people, I believe, in markets outside of the inner city communities, outside of the black communities, outside of the Jamaican communities, who would see your product, potentially like it, and I think they would be more willing. And I'm not saying you have to do that, but I mean, obviously you're the man, like you're showing and proving anyway. But that's just something that I think is possible, and maybe a way to again like win market share, because I think that's possibly what Levi Roots did quite well. Yeah. Because his marketing wasn't, to be honest, his marketing from what I seen wasn't at people like me who grew up eating Jamaican food because that's what my mum cooks. And even today, that's what my wife cooks. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Is that something you thought about as well?
It's definitely something I thought about. I think I thought of that immediate rather than later on. Yeah. Because I knew I wanted to sell the product in my community, but my community was already used to the pricing and used to this kind of product. Yeah. Whereas people who have never even tried anything like this, they're completely, it's the unknown for them. Yeah. And they try it. Like I went to a fair in Poole, and I took this product there, and people were willing to pay up to £5-6 for the product. Yeah, because they could tell quality. Yeah, and I think sometimes for me the challenge was being competitive with what's already out there. Yeah, what's out there is very cheap. Yeah, and it costs me a lot more to make this than it costs them, obviously. Yeah. They're big multi-millionaire companies. Yeah, I'm a one-man band. Yeah, two-man band. Sorry. Yeah. But I've definitely looked into, the other demographic. Yeah. People who would enjoy and love this product, but may not necessarily have ever tried anything like it before. Not also outside of this community, but outside of this country. Yeah. Potentially. Yeah. So I am definitely looking in that direction. The world is bigger than just where we're coming from.
Tell them again, brother. Tell them again. All right, well, look, we're going to go to a break in a second, and we're actually going to come back and try some of the food. But I just got one more question, yeah? So, and you can't really give away and I'm not going to ask you about the ingredients, but how scientific is the process? So you've obviously got the manufacturer, so you create the sauce, but they obviously scale it up. Yeah. So is there like some formula where you kind of say, right, it's 1 tomato, 2 this, 2 that, and then they just work out how to scale it up? Is that like a science thing? Yeah. Okay.
We work with a Bristol-based food scientist. Yeah. In Bradley Stoke. They're amazing, bro. Yeah. When it comes to food, they are just out of this world.
Right.
They could work out like the pH level, which is the acidity in any product, and tell you exactly how long it'll last for.
Wow. Okay.
And they'll take this product and, you know, for example, if it's 1 spoon of everything in that jar, they can tell you how much product it will take to make, say, 60,000 bottles.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
can work that out, which.
Yeah, that's amazing though.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That is like, for me, I always wondered, like, how do they do that? Like,
I always wondered that too.
And one thing I do want to know as well, just as a side question, how do you make Ribena taste like the Ribena that you get from in the shop? Like, because you know when you buy a carton of Ribena, this is an example of it. You know when you drink a Ribena, yeah, it tastes a certain way. But when you buy the big bottle, you can never get it to taste the same. It either tastes sweet but too thick, or not sweet enough.
It will be them lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Them man, they know how to do it.
The amount of Ribena you got to put in and the water.
Yeah.
It's got to be the right temperature. It's got to be the right kind of filter. It's got to
Dr.
be
Boiler
right.
over here.
It's got to be right. It can't be government aid. It can't be government aid. It's
wow.
got to be the right water, not tonic. Not anything like that, just the right kind of water, guys.
All right. Well, look, guys, we're going to take a quick break now. When we come back, we're going to basically have some food, some of the actual products of Moores Caribbean Cuisine sauce. We're going to have some food live to sample in front of you,
That's why Lynn came today, innit?
Stay tuned, man. We'll be back in a minute.
Up insane with the flow at my workplace. Dumb sick, come with something to turn the stage upside down when I run in much straight up. I don't care.
Just Love Nibbles Event Catering Bristol, offering a range of Caribbean and world food fusions. Contact us at www.justlovenibbles.co.uk for catering services, event catering, weddings, and much more.
Boutique specialise in providing a variety of baby essentials, creatively arranged for that perfect gift with a difference. From cakes to castles, vests to pram shoes, as well as our bespoke encrusting service, we have the ideal gift to welcome baby into the world.
Love, you get me? It's a Bristol thing, it's love. It's not a hate thing. It's not no postcode thing. It's right now, it's just a music thing, a real thing, you get me? Real, recognised real.
There's a lot of kind of influence from unorganic foundations.
Like, we got so much talent in Bristol, and like, but if you walk through ends, you'll see like so many guys that can fuck up a beat. But it's like they're not getting that recognition.
Everyone knows I'm the best, but I guess that they kept it a secret. Cause they don't wanna shoot videos anytime when they get me to feature. Come true and I turn it to iCity like I'll be flexing with Nina. Man can't tell me in my city, I'll start pressing the Nina. This I'm trying to get my passport stamped like recorded delivery. Listen to beats while she's over there and she's ordering Tiffany's. Loyalty.
1968, St. Paul's Festival, which later became St. Paul's Carnival, was set up by the committee. St. Paul's Carnival, one of the most well-attended and vibrant of the city's annual calendar of cultural events, which takes place every first Saturday in July. It is a celebration of African Caribbean culture which has established Bristol's heritage and identity. Over 100,000 people attend this event, and up to 1,000 participants from local schools, communities, groups and stages, sound systems and a wide array of stalls selling food and crafts. To come to St. Paul's Carnival 2015, then please go to our website for more information and updates at www.stpaulscarnival.org.uk.
If you love your food and you love your spices,
and you want to impress your friends with your culinary skills,
why not join me, Sherry Eugene Hart, and him,
thanks, Pat Hart,
for Caribbean Cookery,
right here on Made in Bristol TV.
For a long time, online, love to chat, but they never say you're on site.
On Babylon for the record, walk in a studio and sang.
Positive energy, yeah, positive energy, yeah, positive energy, that's what I'm on, and that's what I'm meant to be. I'm about that positive energy, I'm that positive energy, I'm like positive energy, that's what I'm bringing.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Ross Barnett Show. For those of you who've been in tune, thank you. I hope everybody's good. Please share the show if you haven't already. So I already basically announced, but this week's guest, we've got Roger Moore from Roger Moore's Caribbean Cuisine, the entrepreneur responsible for these Caribbean sauces. And this part of the show, it's so emotional. It's just so emotional, yeah. Basically, we're gonna review some food that Roger has prepared for us using his sauces, yeah. So Benny, come and capture this. Now, there's two different dishes, guys. He basically gave us a jerk salmon, yeah, with rice and peas and plantain. This is what I'm eating, and Barnett is eating jerk chicken with rice and peas and plantain as well. So basically, guys, when Barnett lied at the beginning of the episode and said he's not eating fish, yeah, he basically like shot himself in the foot. But I don't eat meat, so yeah.
You don't eat meat, so I just eat him, really.
So yeah. All right, Benny, come and capture this, bro. Jesus, this looks good, blood. Now, can you see it? Can you see it?
You probably want to put a little bit of a top on the
Are you sitting
a topping, yeah?
Lord.
Alright, yeah, we'll do that, man. Let's do the topping thing still. Let's do the topping thing.
I didn't know how much to put on.
You need to shake it, bro.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Is it hot, yeah?
It's not. I didn't bring the hot one. This is a mild one.
How many different ones are there, bruv?
There's a lot, bro. A lot.
A lot of sauces, yeah?
A lot of sauces.
Alright, I'm gonna put some on the plantain and some rice and peas. And...
Look at that. He said a little, you know.
Yo, man, eat the Icona, bruv. Standard like ketchup, bruv. Yeah. Right. Yo, my mouth is watering, innit? I can't even talk properly, boy. Beer water. Alright. So, yeah. Benny, are we back with the camera, yeah? Are we ready to... Alright, peeps, yeah? I can barely talk. Innit? My
man's mouth. When we come to eat food, it's just all wet, innit?
Yo, so look, peeps, man.
So how do you? Well, I'm gonna let you eat raw, yeah. How did you cook the salmon and the chicken? Was that over like a, what do you call it? An oil drum, half oil drum.
Yeah. Well, charcoal drum.
Oh.
I cooked the salmon a little bit different to the jerk. The jerk is obviously on the charcoal drum.
Yeah.
But with the salmon, I'll chop up with some onions and sweet peppers. I'll sear the salmon first, and then I'll add a little bit of this.
Yeah.
And then I'll add a little bit of this. Then I'll add some thyme, chili peppers, coriander, and just let it cook down. And it comes out the one. I had some today, so I know how nice it is. You ain't gotta tell me.
Yo, this is so
why
nice.
Covering
Yeah.
it from the viewers though, like they're gonna come.
Nah,
through
not
and
lying.
see it.
Yeah, this is so nice. Yeah. This is so nice, isn't it? This is just boom, like.
Right, stop now, then, isn't it?
Nah, it's nicely seasoned. It is nicely seasoned, and it's got heat. It's got a kick, and that's what I like. Like I said,
You can stop eating now.
My mouth is still watering. I used to eat like pepper sauce, like too much. Do you know what I mean? Too much. So yeah, like I do enjoy the taste still. But boy, this is amazing, man. This is amazing. All I can say to you people,
Hod, Amwa, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm coming for some sauce.
Yeah, bruv. Okay, so do you sell your product online as well?
I'm beginning to. As of the 17th of April, they'll be online for people to ship nationwide.
Okay, so what's your website? Have you bought the domain and all that?
That's getting sorted as we speak.
Okay, so we don't want to say that.
No, I don't know what it is yet.
Oh, okay.
That's all in the process as we speep, because a lot of people and retailers are reaching out to me that are nowhere near Bristol.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, my mouth is just watering differently. Nah, this is so good, isn't it? So this is jerk salmon, yeah? And then talk us through the process of, so like you were saying, you did the chicken in the actual barrel as well, yeah?
So I'll season the chicken with the seasoning. Shout out Malik. Malik sells the best jerk seasoning rub.
Okay.
Everything in there: coriander, thyme, pimento. It's a nice coarse rub.
Yeah.
And I'll season the jerk chicken with that, and then I'll add my jerk seasoning to it and put it on the charcoal grill and let that jerk until it's soaked through. The process for those is quite.
I would mash up this chicken right now. I swear, only because I'm live, I'm not gonna mash it up. I'm being politically correct with the food right now. Shall we put it?
Yo, this food is nice, isn't it? I'm hungry as well. Like, I actually held out for this today. Still, I haven't eaten since like 12, innit? But this is really, really good, man.
That sauce is a killer.
This is nice, bro. And you know what I feel like as well? I feel like I don't want to throw no brands under the bus, no sauce brands. But some of the sauce brands that I have tasted in the past, they've been like a bit watered down. Yeah?
Yes.
This tastes authentic to me. This tastes like the proper thing, innit?
Also, the biggest thing that, I had to do a pitch for this, a business pitch to, get some interest and some funding.
Yeah.
And I said to the guys, like, I put those other sauces you're on about in front of them in different cups, unlabeled.
Yeah.
And before I did my pitch, I told them to try all of them. And all of them, like, no BS, they picked this one.
Right,
they could taste the quality.
Yeah.
They could taste the different spices that I used.
Yeah.
The others they thought were bland. The others they thought, had a lot in them that was unnecessary. Because these are people that know food products.
Yeah.
They didn't know this product was mine until I said.
Right, okay.
But they could taste a lot of authenticity in it. And this is what I really wanted to bring to the sauce market.
Yeah.
All the stuff that they put in it, all the chemicals and artificial flavorings, it's not necessary.
Yeah, man. Some certain people's out there just shot in spicy ketchup, innit?
Yeah,
Let's just keep it real. Like certain people's out there just shot in spicy ketchup, innit? Like
water and ketchup.
Yeah.
All
that. Good money too.
Wow. Trust me.
So that's nice for you because I've got every faith, bruv, that this is gonna go to that level, innit? And I think the exposure that you've had so far seems like it's been brilliant. My mouth is still watering so much I can't even talk right now, and serious, man. I'm just really excited for you, bruv. I think that you've got like an amazing journey ahead of you. It sounds like, and it's not really that long, no. So when did this all get launched? Because I know you saying to me the end of 2016 when you started cooking. When did this sauce first?
This when it was made?
Or like when did it become available?
It became available on the 2nd of February this year.
Wow.
It became available.
So like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yo, peeps.
So is this something that you could go on Dragons then? Would you think?
A lot of people have said that,
But I don't know.
Why do it now?
Yeah.
And they've already invested in a very similar product.
Very, very similar product. But if I'm honest, like, not to be big-headed, I want the product to kind of speak for itself and for people to make noise about it first. Because I know the product is quality, and I just believe that if you have a quality product, people's gonna do the talking for you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really have to go and ask anyone for anything.
We'll do the talking for you.
Yeah, they'll holler at me and be like, "Rod, you're interested in this." So, you know, I'm plugging on right now and seeing where it takes me.
Okay. So what is the next step? What is the next step for you?
The next step for me and my partner right now is to gain some interest from the wholesale outlets.
Okay.
For example, your Bookers, your Best Way, your Costco's.
Yeah.
Which supply all the smaller retailers.
Yeah.
And then from that point, I'd like to then start looking into the supermarkets, but not just in this country.
Right.
We're talking potentially South America and the Caribbean.
Okay.
So that's the direction I'm looking in next.
Yeah.
But for right now, I really want it to be a really household product in the UK first.
Yeah.
And then branch out.
Okay.
So that's the direction for the products at the moment.
Oh Lord,
sounds amazing, bro.
Pepper to catch me in the back of my throat, boy.
You know, the thing is as well, like they say that I've heard, I know someone who in the past was doing some business with the supermarkets, and I've heard some pretty bad things, to be honest with you. Not that obviously the supermarket is the obvious place, but I've just heard the supermarkets, the terms of business that they offer you are hard, innit?
I've heard the people who are the food scientists behind this product.
Yeah.
They actually have a product in stores.
Okay.
So they've told me the kind of, you know, terms and conditions that supermarkets potentially give people who, you know, want to break into their supermarkets. And it's not nice.
Nah, it's not favourable.
It's not favourable. It's not in your favour whatsoever.
Nah.
And this is why I really want to go the wholesale route first, because I want to build up a name for the brand.
Yeah.
I want to build up a standard and a quality for it. So if I'm honest, they're going to ask me when can they have the product. And it'll be on my terms rather than their terms.
I rate that, and I genuinely think that this is a great product. I think I don't know. Again, I'm not in tune with the marketing statistics, but I just wonder how much the other sources that are out there. You know, when you look at the size of the market, how much penetration of those brands had? Like, how much? Do you know what I mean? Like, is it 5% of the market actually currently buy these types of sauces? Is it? It's probably less than that. It's probably 2%, 3%.
It's something I've looked into. The sauce and condiment market is a 2.1 trillion a year market.
Trillion?
Yeah, globally. And US has the largest share of that market. America's big on sauce, barbecue sauce.
We got guys here where I work. They're buying sauces from America.
Yeah, sauce.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully when they see this show, they'll see this, but they're going to want jugs, like gallons. Yeah. They buy gallons of this sauce because they can't get it over here. But that's better than any sauce that they've ever had. I can tell you that.
I appreciate that one.
Flipping it, Ron, stop eating, man.
I just want to let you talk for a bit, innit?
Flipping it, stop eating. So obviously this food here, what you've brought for us today to try that. Where can we get this food from here?
So at the moment I'm going to be focusing more on my sauce development and building that brand and market. But my food delivery brand, I've now joined with another brand which is on my top, Just Ryte.
Okay. Now
I'm going to be working with these guys to help develop a stronger team of delivering this kind of food all around Bristol to every single postcode.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
7 days a week, all day.
Me and Ro miss out, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When you're BS 30 plus,
we miss out.
Yeah, the computer says no, bro.
But yeah, we're going to be delivering to BS 30s, definitely. So we're Just Ryte. They're located 118 Oxford Street, Totterdown.
Okay.
BS 34RL.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna look those up because sometimes it's good to get some of these dishes down here.
Also, the sauces will be available from the outlet as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So customers that want to buy the food and try the sauces or buy the sauces, they can do that as well from the outlet. But yeah, we want to be delivering to every single postcode in Bristol. A lot of my customers now, if I hadn't been delivering, they would have never ever had Caribbean food, and I think that's important to make it available to everyone.
There's a lot of people now that I know have never experienced Caribbean food who love it now. They do love it. Yeah. If they hear that you're going down there St. Paul's or anywhere like that, they try and tell you to bring them back some food, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying about my point of, you know, most of the Jamaican businesses or food businesses are all based in the same area. They are. The city's huge. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And salute to those businesses, and there are certain businesses like who are catering to, like, big up to Jenny in St. Nick's Market, because she's busy, and that's because she's taken her product to a marketplace where, do you know what I mean? Those people love the food, and it's the same with what you do, and it'll be the same with the sauces. Yeah, of course, it'll be the same with the sauces.
9 out of 10 of my customers are, you know, BS 13, 14, 3, 4.
Yeah.
There's nothing, you know, say Caribbean, those kind of places. I deliver places as far as Hill, you know, Avon.
Wow, that's far. Yeah,
you know,
What?
Yeah.
Nah,
I've been to Backwell, you know, to deliver this food.
Backwell?
People come from Backwell for this food, from my yard. Yeah. So I just want to make it available to everyone.
Yeah, which is flipping. It's amazing food.
Guys,
sauce.
I wish you could
dumpling yet.
Yeah, I wish you guys could taste this right now.
Right, so yeah, as I said before, my food brand is joining with this brand, and we're having a launch party on the 7th of April, which is a Saturday. We're giving away free food, free drink from 12 p.m. till 6 p.m. on Saturday the 7th of April.
Wow.
Everyone and anyone's invited.
Wow. Free food, yeah?
You know, it's going to be a turn up.
Saturday the 7th of April. Peeps. Yeah. You can come and try this food yourself.
Wow. Limbo said he's there.
Well, now I'm there right now.
So make sure you're there before him, because food's going to be gone.
Alright, so look. I want to be respectful of our audience, and I want to be respectful of you, Roger, and I want to be respectful of myself. And I think that, you know, it's time for us to conclude the show, because I've already seen in the comments people are saying that you want to batter that chicken, Barnett.
I listen.
You want to demolish it.
I'm not in there. That's why I've got to do this chicken. I've got to finish it before he gets over here.
I want to kind of get to work on what I got here. So, Roger, I just want to say thank you very much for coming on, bro.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
Yo, it's a pleasure, man. I wish you the best of luck. I don't think you need it. I'm sure with your perseverance, your product, your talent, your tenacity, you're going to get there, bro. And I don't think it's going to be very long either. So I wish you the best of luck. People, please do get involved and support this. You know, at least try it once. You can't... Do you know what I'm trying to say? Most people go shopping every week, or at least once a month. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Give the product a try, man, and then it speaks for itself. Because I really enjoy this product, and I will definitely be buying some. I'm gonna actually buy. I'm placing an order with you now. So I'm buying some stuff, bro.
The thing is, right, with us viewers, loyal viewers, is that me and Rowan, we're very honest and true when it comes to food. Because we love food, as you can see. But all the food that we've had on the show and stuff, we say is amazing. Because it is amazing, and this food here and this product here is amazing. So I would, like you guys to go out and try it. Go to the Malik's and Super Maastrichts, go and buy your bottles, or even have a look on the Just Ryte website and order some food off of there, and order yourself a bottle.
That's just right.
It's Just Ryte.
Yo, language, man.
Yeah. So yeah.
Big up to Karen as well. Karen saying that she bought some of Roger's sauce and it tasted yummy. So people's already giving you testimonials, bro. Yo, it's banging, innit? It's banging, bro. I want that one though. I want the jerk. That's the one I'm ordering.
What, this one?
Yeah. In fact, I think I want one of each, bro.
When we get all three.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one of all three. because I do actually, I like to support local businesses. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, it's been amazing. Well, look, folks, thank you for tuning in. Mrs. Ross, I do love my belly. I'm not even going to lie. And unlike when we did the Dirty Burgers thing, unfortunately, I can't bring any of this home because it needs to be eaten right now. Yeah. But listen, man, Roger, I'm gonna boom off a fist because I don't even want to open my hand because I've been eating food. But thank you so much for joining us, bro. Just lastly, sorry, what is, and I know you said it, but what is that your social media? Is it Rogers Moores Caribbean Cuisine? Is that all your social media as well?
So yeah, at Roger Moores Caribbean Cuisine is now, fully fledged my social media platform, and that's to do with all my products that's gonna come out now and in the future. Okay. All right, big up. Well, listen, man, from me, folks, thank you for tuning in. Please share this episode. Please like it. Please subscribe. Definitely go and check out everything Roger's doing. Please go and check out him on social media and follow him. I want to say big up again to Benny Ben. Big up to Len from Hustle for Freedom. Big up to the Dirty Bumper Cast, all of the team involved over there. Guys, on Sunday evenings at 9 p.m. Most people at 9 p.m. on a Sunday evening are just in their yard kicking back in it. All you got to do is click the link. It's going to get posted on the Ross Barnett Show page and just get involved in the conversation that they've got going on in it. It's a great show. The feedback has been great, and we really want to get more people to just tune in and listen to it. So it's unfiltered, it's raw. You've got some big personalities on there, and it's a good look, yeah? So from me, big up to everyone. I want to say a special big up as well to Distinct Media. Big up to those guys, because remember, they gave us that new Mac that we're working with. And that's it from me. Big up to everybody. You'll say something, man? Big up to my team at Just Right. Shout out to Ryan, Julius, Sky, Jerome, all the team at Just Right. We're looking forward to working together and bringing this kind of food to the masses all around Bristol and beyond.
Big up, Ryte team. Yo, Benny, check the mic levels, please.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. Yo, listen. You might see me with my hood up. I might be tripping. I might have this container in my hand. I might be picking. Time to end this thing because I'm gonna do this chicken. Tomorrow's your big day.
How are you supposed to focus and pass your test if you're not eating properly?
Janice, Chantel, you're over 10 minutes late.
Come and I'll show you, innit?
Good luck.
Go be a leader, be an achiever. Right now, don't be weaker. It gets so much deeper. They don't believe her. Wanna deceive
What you down out, girl? Your attitude stinks.
Okay, you better talk to these chat shit, yeah?
We don't get let.
What is that up?
We don't get let. We don't get let. We don't get let. So we don't get let. Not every.
Showcasing the artists and creatives in and around music and entertainment. On IPU, we've got performances from Tyrell, Regime, Ex-Coaching, Sean Evans, Peak Documents, Youth Music and Bristol, plus much more. Make it a date for your diaries. Tune in and watch It's Peak Unplugged on Made in Cardiff and Made in Bristol TV.